right. We're getting this going. Brody's right now, he's trying to fix his sink, or fix his tub, because it's leaking and making a splashing noise, and it's bothering both of us. We just didn't want to say it. Maybe he's just stuffing it with the sock.
Ultimate solution is just closing the door.
That also works.
I like how you said he's fixing his sink. I mean, his tub.
Yeah. Yeah, it's his tub. Also, his sink is fucked up, so this is how we're living.
Get it how you live.
That's right.
Episode 22.
21.
Episode 21. You got your vape? You got
Yeah.
that vape pen?
Yeah, I got that Vapeful. Pulse mode.
Pulse mode. Yeah, I was just in fucking Maryland.
What? Why?
She going everywhere.
The fuck?
I
What's
wanted to
wrong
eat
with
at a
you?
restaurant down there. Wilena.
Nice. What restaurant?
I don't
And
even
there
know
was
what it's
not
called.
a better option around here at all.
Nah, I like the
Mhm.
crab dip.
That's fair.
A
Maryland
man
and
wants,
crabs.
Yeah, a man wants what he wants. Because I've
You know
had
what I have for
crab
dinner?
dip.
McDonald's.
What you got? Big Mac? You ever have a Big Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was younger. When I wasn't a fucking child.
I feel like that's the most grown man item on the
No,
menu.
I had some nuggets. Had some nuggets and fries.
How many nuggets?
20.
Really? What size fry?
Large.
No way! You're a freak.
Yeah, a fucking big back moment for
You
real,
ate
bro.
it all
Every last fucking salt
with honey.
fucking with honey.
Wow.
Mm.
How many packets of honey you
I
go
was
through?
tearing that shit up. I don't know. I have my own bottle of honey there because I just love honey so much with my McDonald's nuggets.
That's true.
All their other fucking sauces suck.
Nah.
Like their honey mustard is stupid, and then their little honey packets are so fucking thin.
You ever try sweet and sour?
No, I think I need to.
Dude, it's really good.
Maybe I'll have that, and then I have like the honey ones in backup, just in case.
Yeah, you're
But-
not really losing anything. You're losing like 29 cents or whatever by getting the sweet and sour.
Yeah, I hadn't had McDonald's in a while, and I was like, do I want to come home and make a pizza, or do I just want to get McDonald's
Yeah. The options are limitless.
for the same amount of calories, really? So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Don't you like hot sauce? Don't you like Frank's Red Hot Sauce? Don't you
Yeah.
put it on your eggs and
On my
shit?
eggs, yeah.
They have a spicy buffalo sauce over there. It's really good.
Ooh.
I'm like I sound like a McDonald's connoisseur. Right
Yeah, you
now.
are. Making fun of me for eating so much.
I really have had so much. I wasn't really eating McDonald's until I got the app.
Mm.
Once I got kicked out the crib and I like needed to like be tight on the money, you know what I mean? I downloaded the app, and then you used to be able to like get like a cheeseburger for like $1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have some pretty good deals in there. I was gonna do the free fry Friday, and honestly, in hindsight, to my health,
Yeah.
I should have gotten a
The
free medium
medium.
fry
Yeah.
with a 10-piece nugget. But I just fucking pigged
But
out.
you were hungies.
I was hungies, and I got a free large fry with all my
Nice.
points.
Oh, dude, W. That
And
means you got
then-
a lot of points.
Shut up.
4,500
Shut your fucking
points or
face.
something
4,500. Yeah, and who's the one that knows all the points to get a free fry?
I'd be stacking.
Yeah, bro. And then it was just like what, $8 or whatever for a fucking 20-piece. So it was a pretty solid meal.
You ever see that meme? It's like a
My tummy
picture.
hurts now.
It's like a picture of someone's McDonald's account, and somebody got like 1 million points.
Oh God.
Or it's like 100,000 points or some shit.
Why would you not
That
use
shit
them?
was hilarious.
You
Just
could
stack them up.
Eat for free. For free. No, it's been a minute. So like I use those points, and now I have like 100 something left. Like it's very minimal. So now maybe I'll back off the McDonald's. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get a goddamn shake with it.
I felt a little too big.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to put on that much weight anymore, so I did not get a vanilla shake
No
with it. And plus
shake.
drinking too, I was like a shake and like then drinking.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not ideal.
No idea.
No.
Yeah, I got a burger with crab dip on it. And then I got a crab dip appetizer.
Fuck yeah.
Shit was... Well, here's the whole shit, right?
Some say you could be crabby.
I could be crabby. I think it was called... This is what I think the name is. If you are ever in Haverday Grace...
Probably not even saying it right.
Haverday Grace. It's something like that. Maryland. Do not go to the Tidewater Grill. I've gone 3 or 4 times. The 2 times before this, I think it was like 2 times before this, I went. It was awesome. It was really good. It was good vibes. You know what I mean?
Went in with who?
I went with Shayna before.
Oh. I thought you said went in with Austin.
No, Austin.
I
Austin
was like,
Lehman.
what?
No.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, no. Well, I went down one time. I think Shayna's brother put me onto it. So then we all went down. Then I went with Shayna, and then I went with Lena. And I remember it being really good. Like the whole shoe was like the crab dip. Like I just wanted the crab
The
dip.
crab dip is good.
And
That
then
good.
the hostess bitches were just real rude. And then it's like right on the
You
water.
asked him to spit in your face.
Dude, they were like really, I don't know. And then the kicker was really that
I want the burger with crab dip and your squirt on it.
that's what I told Lena. I was like, she was like, "How's the burger?" And I was like, "It's like an 8 or a 9." And she was like, "What would make it better if I spit in it?" And I was like, "No, if you squirt in it." But yeah, we sat outside and there's like a deck and then there's like tables in the grass. But then because it's like on the water, there's like geese and shit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But then like the geese weren't even the issue. There was just mad geese shit
I was
everywhere.
gonna say, was there a bunch of shit?
There was just
that it
shit
smelled?
everywhere. It didn't even smell, but there was just like, it was like old shit.
Nice.
And I was just like, dude, I'm walking through this like minefield of shit right now.
Right at home.
You know, yeah. And then like I had to like eat and like know I'm surrounded by shit. You know what I mean? Like
Shit
it was just,
particles in the
it
air.
was just strange. The food was really good though. The food was really good.
How much was it? What was the price range on that?
Well, you know, she got like a pasta. I got a burger. We got crab dip. She got a drink. It was like $71.
Damn.
I only gave
Did
the
you get
fucking.
alcohol?
I didn't get nothing to drink.
What did she?
She got that's the drink. She
The
got like
drink.
a $9 drink. But I only gave I mean it was like $71. I gave him like maybe this is a little low. I give him like $8. I give him like $8. But I feel like that's on
about right.
like
Let
the
me see.
low range of like acceptable. Usually I'll give like
I don't be
20%,
tipping shit. I don't care.
but he wasn't really that great. Like the dude would just like come up to the table and then he would just like kind of
It's a little
stand
low.
there.
Yeah.
It was a little low. I was gonna give him 10, but then I was just like, I'm surrounded by shit right now.
Yeah.
Made me walk through shit, and the dude was just kind of weird. I was like, $8, bro.
Yeah. No.
$8.
It's all right. It's all right.
At least I didn't give him nothing. You know, I gave him something.
Yeah.
That wasn't his only table. You know?
No. Yeah. What you got to do though is just give him like $1. Like at that point, it'd be better if you just gave him nothing,
I mean, I guess
but just leave $1 on the table.
you really don't tip like at all. Like even at a restaurant,
Not really.
you don't tip.
Not really.
Like, what do you mean by not like you give some, or you just like
I
sometimes?
give I lowball it majority of the time if it's like yeah, if it's like
What the fuck?
if it's okay. All right, here. I've had this conversation with many people.
Okay.
All right.
Because my whole thing is like if you're just going to some like kind of shitty place, like yeah, like your bill's gonna be low, so like you know you don't have to give them a lot. But it's like if you're like me, where like I already spent fucking $70. In reality, what is another $10 on top of it? To
Right,
actually
but you only give them
decent
8
to-
anyway.
But I didn't like the restaurant that much
So-
or the service.
So here's my thing. I lowball tips all the time. If I'm if I'm eating out somewhere and it like say $71, I probably would have given him $5. Honestly.
What in the
I-
fuck is wrong with you?
So
Rafe?
listen,
What is
listen.
wrong with you, bro? Do not give me like the fucking.
No. Shh. At bars, same thing. It's like maybe like $2 for like a night of drinking or whatever. Because you figure I'm there for like an hour or so, maybe $4. But I don't tip well for things that I can do. I don't tip well.
Raven, you can't cook.
Okay.
You can't cook.
Okay.
I've never even seen you make a fucking mixed drink besides a Jack and Coke.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all I get at bars. Anyway, my point is more towards bars. Like I will give some money for like meals or whatever, and if they're cool, sure, whatever, I'll tip them. But at bars, I barely tip because I can make a Jack and Coke. I can crack open a Corona and hand it to myself.
But you're not though.
But I'm not because who the fuck cares? I'm at a bar. I don't care that you give me that. I don't matter. And then the argument is like that I've heard from Meg and everyone else is, oh well, why don't you tip? You know, that's their job. That's like what they're trying to get paid for. Get a different job.
But then
Get a
there would
job
be
that pays
nobody.
better.
There would be nobody to bartend you.
Then I'll make my Jack and Cokes at home. I tip well for stuff I can't do, like tattoos.
What the fuck?
I tip well for tattoos and like when I get my hair cut. People think I'm insane because I pay $50 like to go to a salon. It's like $30 haircut. I literally tip them $20 to make it like even because I've never had a good barber haircut, and then ever since I went to this place like the salon, they actually don't fuck up my hair, and that's something I can't do.
That's fucking wild.
So I tip them really
fucking
well.
Insane.
I tip Tor.
tipping-
All my tattoos are like well over 20% when I tip
Dude,
him.
you're tipping your fucking. If your haircut is $30 and you're giving them 20,
Yeah.
you're giving your hairdresser like a 66% fucking tip,
Sure am.
and you're giving a bartender like $2.
Yeah, because that's something I can't do. I can't cut my
That's
own
fucking
hair.
Crazy, bro.
I can't cut my own hair. I can give
Fans.
myself a Jack and Coke.
Fans, drop your opinion about this down in the comment section because I think that this is outrageous.
It's a very controversial thing. I've heard it time and time and time again from everyone else. They're like, well, what the fuck? You're not get a new job. Get a different job. You don't like it? Get a different fucking job.
That's so crazy.
I can pour
That might
Jack
be your
and
most
Coke.
boomer take that you have.
Boomer. I feel like boomers tip. I feel like everyone tips. I'm just a piece of shit.
I feel like the only people that I know or like have like heard about not tipping are boomers.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But
I
yeah,
don't know, man.
I go out, my meal is $60 and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I got to cough up another 10."
You already just spent 60. Just spend the extra 10.
Another 10 is a pack of cigarettes in the future. You know what I mean? Like
Cigarettes
I
are
think
more
like,
than that.
a little bit. But tattoo I'll tip well.
Damn, that's wild, dude.
Cuz that's something I can't
Jesus.
do.
Jesus. So even at Danos,
I tipped in as well cuz I like the place. The bartender was cool.
yeah.
So like sometimes even at school I'll go and get a Corona or 2, 3
Four.
yeah, three Coronas. It'll be like $12, and then I'll give them like a $5 tip. So like that's
That's solid.
well enough or whatever, and they're just giving me beer. But like for the atmosphere and for sitting down and smoking in their establishment, I feel like
That is true. The
that
smoking
also adds
aspect
to
does-
it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
I
true.
do give a good tip at Dano's, but
Fair.
anywhere else,
Fair.
no. Yeah, if they're smoking inside, I do tip better just because I feel like I'm smoking indoors in your establishment. I feel like I should probably give you more than a $4 Corona.
Yeah. So you're pretty solid on this. You don't think that you'll ever.
No, probably not.
Wow.
Unless I'm with Meg and she like
I
makes
mean-
me pay more.
But
I
what-
don't.
But what even like say it's like some shit at Tellus, right? Where it's like you don't really talk to the bartender literally at all.
Dude, I throw him $1.
But they're
$2.
but every single time that me and you go to Tellus, they're making strong ass drinks.
They're making
That has to
strong-ass
go.
drinks.
That has to add something.
Sometimes I saw this on the internet too. Sometimes it's there was it was like a tweet I think, and it said something about like, oh, I appreciate the bartender giving me a strong ass drink, but I'm just trying not to die. Like I'm trying to get a single because sometimes the singles are fucking like a double and a half. And like they're like, I appreciate you trying to give me a strong ass drink, but then I'm trying to like last and like not lose my fucking lunch or whatever. So at that point, they're fucking you over.
Have you ever felt that way though?
No, me
That's not-
personally, no.
No.
Me personally, I do. I still probably toss them $1 or $2. At Tellus, it's so fucking busy. They're never gonna know me. They're never gonna recognize me. At Dano's, obviously,
Yeah.
they know me. So
Yeah.
like, it's a not a question of are they gonna catch me and be like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit tipper. I'll just go to Tellus and give them $2 and cash out every time. Maybe it's a different bartender because there's fucking 3 bars in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So I can get away with a light tip on that because I'm a cheap piece of shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Does this change your views on me?
No, I mean this
Or does
makes
this make
this
sense?
makes perfect sense. I don't really know why I was expecting anything different, but it is I guess slightly surprising.
Yeah. No, I don't.
I
yeah,
didn't
Meg
think
yells
that
at
your
me, she's like,
cruelty reached these lengths.
yeah. No. Yeah. It's. I'll go far and wide to not spend a dime. Saving money for the next meal.
Never know when you're gonna need $1.
That's right. Give it to the homeless. I don't do that.
No. Yeah, have you ever given a homeless person money?
No, I try to buy them food. Like, well, when I was with my grandma, I should say, she was buying them food, and then she bought them McDonald's. We were in Philly, and then we turned
Nice.
around, and the homeless guy was gone. So we had like this extra meal and like orange juice because he said he wanted orange juice.
Nice.
And I guess they had it at McDonald's. I just specifically remember the orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't give homeless people money. They spend it on crack. Remember that time you helped a homeless black guy buy crack? Run that one back. That one's funny as shit.
I forget. Give me the context.
Weren't we in the city for my lip tattoo?
Oh, the guy with the bus. And
yes.
He said that he worked at Chipotle or something.
No, it was
in the mall.
It was in the mall. It was like, was it Shogun? It was like some Japanese, like fucking whatever, stand in the middle. Yeah.
My memory of this is kind of bad, but
so funny. You give him a whole $5 fucking, dude.
Yeah. I just remember because we parked in the parking garage, and I think we were like gonna go get your lip tattoo, and we just
it was on the way out. Yeah,
we just got out, and fucking. We're like walking, and this dude's on the corner, and he's just giving me the whole rundown about how he needs to catch the bus.
He goes, oh, I don't have enough money for the bus. I need to get over here, blah blah. You know, like the whole fucking drug addict story.
I don't know if he had to go to work or something.
I don't know. He probably had to go buy more
I
drugs.
think he was just buying more fentanyl. And but then he said some shit about like, oh yeah, I work at the Shogun or whatever. Like, pull up.
Yeah, he said, oh yeah, I'll see you and like hook you up or something. Like he was trying to be cool with us, and Brody gave him a whole fucking $5.
I gave him $5.
Pulled out his wallet. I was like, that's crazy as fuck. I'd just say I don't carry cash on me.
Well, do you remember that other separate time where the homeless person approached me outside of this? We were still living at Doug and Jen's, and this guy fucking approached me, and he was like, "Hey, bruh, can I get like $1?" And I was like, nah, bro, I don't have any cash. And then I'm like walking away, and then I have to say, and he goes, you got Cash App? I was like, what? And I turned he was like, well, I got Cash App. You got Cash App?
What the fuck?
I fucking walked past him already, and I turn around, and I look at him, and I'm like, I was like,
just in disbelief.
I just got out of work or some shit, and I was like, yeah, I got Cash App, and I don't even know how much I sent him. He was like the same shit, like he needed money to get like an Uber or something, and I was like, all right, dude, here you go.
They're tricky these days now.
They're vicious, dude. I saw one on the way into work today.
I saw one leaving work.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of crackheads over there.
Yeah, by the bridge. It was some young dude too. I don't know. He was in the wrong spot to beg because everyone wants to get out of there and fucking leave as fast as possible. They're not going to stop at the intersection and be like, here's $1.
Yeah, you gotta be good about your real estate. There's like when you come off the highway,
right by Chick-fil-A.
Exactly, dude. They be over there.
Over by the Barnes and Nobles. It's like the family.
Oh,
it's like that fucking bitch with the kid there or whatever, and she's like, oh, I knew. Yeah,
her. But then at the light where like you can either stop to go straight, you can take a left at the Walmart, or you know what I mean, like the big
Walmart,
or you can take a left to go down Fruitville Pike to get to the Walmart, and you pass like the dispensary and like,
oh yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, that way,
that light
way,
right there, they'll just fucking be there. So then when you're stopped at the light, they'll just like stare at you with the buckets and shit, just signs and shit.
Yeah, the fucking. Well, I always see the guy with one leg by Planet Fitness. In the giant.
Oh yeah, in the wheelchair. Yeah,
in the wheelchair. And the one time I was coming out of the gym, and I look over and there's a fucking ambulance there. It was really hot. I felt bad, but they were checking on him because I think he was like dehydrated and
probably
like heat exhausted.
He'd just be chilling over there.
And he just hangs out in his wheelchair, holds up his sign.
You ever see We All Need Weed guy?
Yeah.
I
saw him driving into work. He was at that corner at work in the city. He's just
dude, he loves that shit. I think he's autistic or something because he has like this crazy ass fixation. Fucking yeah. Well, cause I didn't even know about him until Esau was talking to me, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I was fucking driving around. And I saw We All Need Weed guy, and I was like, okay." And then I started seeing him, and then I was actually on the Lancaster subreddit. And then they were talking about him on there and how he's been kind of weird with women.
Yeah.
He gets kind of aggressive sometimes. People were like, stay away from him.
Not surprised. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't know what the dude's about. Like, I guess just smoking weed. That's kind of his whole shit.
Smoking weed and creeping out the hose.
Yeah, making the hose feel weird about themselves.
He's like, they're walking by. He's not even like being sexual about it. He's just like, damn, bitch, you can lose some weight. What's up, Chunky?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Long are the days of, being a hobo with a fucking bag tied to a stick and hopping trains.
I wish that was too late. Now it's fucking fentanyl addicts trying to catch Ubers. Fucking
Yeah, to
Christ.
buy more fentanyl.
It's not to get to one place to the other. It's literally just to buy more drugs
Yeah.
and make your life worse.
Yeah, they just get an Uber to the fentanyl dealer, and then they just
Then they ask the fentanyl dealer for money for the Uber back.
yeah, they just score, and then they just smoke fentanyl and just reach in some kind of distance until they need more, and they Uber back. They just try to get like PRs and shit of how far they could go.
Yeah. Shit, fool.
Shit, homie.
That was close.
Shit,
He
homie.
almost just spilled. Well, kind of. Well,
Shit, homie.
yeah, he sucked that fucking cherry Coke dry. PR,
That shit quick.
PRing the Uber, just like raw dogging the Uber, just staring at
In
not
the
saying a
passenger
word.
seat.
Yeah. I want to get. That's what we should do. Is just fucking get different Ubers and just like either stare straight ahead and like record it and just see if they like try to make a conversation.
Yeah, and just like not
or just like be in the passenger seat and just and not breaking eye
Just
contact,
staring right at him.
staring at him as he's driving and see what they say.
I've had I don't know. I've taken a lot of Ubers in my life, but especially the ones in the past 2 years.
In your 13 years of life.
In my 13 years of life. In the last 2 years, my Ubers have been pretty ass, man.
Yeah, it's going downhill for real.
It really is. The last one that we got with the white guy, he wasn't fucking with me. When I was in high school getting them and shit, they used to be very fun. This like Mexican guy had like these subs or whatever in his car, and he was like letting me play music, but he had it turned up really loud. He was like,
He's like, yeah, bro, you can play music if you don't talk to me.
yeah, I don't know. He was like trying to show me his subs. He was like, yeah, these bitches get loud. He was like Mexican. He was
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, man, these shits get loud, bro. Play some music, and I played it and turned it all the way up, and I couldn't even recognize the song.
You feel your fucking rib cage
It's
vibrating.
fucking bass.
Yeah.
I love that fandom. Not like fandom, but like bass heads, like dudes that just like really loud bass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I used to be one of them.
Really?
You know that. I had those 2-inch, or the 12-inch subs.
In your car.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. They were fucking your battery up, right?
Yeah, completely drained my battery. Yeah, because the guy that set it up. Well, no. Well, the guy that set it up didn't put a switch to turn the power off and on to like. There's like an amp unit and then it's plugged into the subs.
Yeah.
And so when I went to get like a new battery in my car at AutoZone, the guy just looks at me. He goes, "Do you have subs?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, can you tell?" Because like the attachment in there. He goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you have a switch?" And I was like, "No. What do you mean?" And he said, "Yeah. That's basically as if you just left your lights on all the time."
Oh man.
And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Mhm.
So yeah, after that, I kind of just unplugged it and then never really.
Why don't you just get a switch?
Because I don't want to deal with that.
Alright.
I don't want to, because he said I basically have to like cut the power wire and then like wire it myself, like the fucking switch.
The fucking
And,
switch.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I think honestly, they're still at Giant Dogs. My subs in the garage.
I thought you tried to sell them. Did you sell them?
I did try to sell them. I don't think I ended up selling.
Nobody
them.
ever bought them.
No, because I don't think I listed them anywhere. I was just kind of like asking around. Because like the one kid at school, they were still in my trunk, and James, the one kid that I would like kind of play guitar with. He was like, "Oh, he's like, those are nice subs," and I was like, "Yeah, you want them? $200? They're yours.
That's
$150."
a solid deal.
Like I was just trying to.
I'll
Fucking
take what I
get
could
rid of them. Yeah, but no, the amp's still in my car. I could probably get some money for that. I don't know.
Yeah, get like a little $100.
Yeah, how funny would that be? I just hook up my subs, and now after everyone kind of knows like whose car is who around here, I just start blasting fucking bass. Well, I kind of stopped. I kind of got away from it once I got into like rock and metal music because they're not super bass heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, they have bass in the songs, like the instrument,
Yeah.
but it's not like 808s. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
kind of like, once I started listening to that and with the bass, I was like, this is just pointless if it's just draining my battery all the time.
That's fucked up. Do you know how long you had the subs in before it just killed your battery? Was like a
It's a
couple.
good bit. Yeah, I mean, it was like probably,
Because I feel like you had them for a while, Loki.
I probably had them for a year and a half, 2,
Wow.
maybe something like that. But it was like a brand new battery, I think,
Yeah.
and it just fucking
I feel like it's still pretty good.
ate it
though.
all. Because like when I've had my car for, I just did the math recently. I had it for 6 years. I didn't have the subs in probably until like 2 years in, and then probably another 2, and I've had them out for a while. So yeah, it's probably been about 2 years in.
How many miles your car got? Over 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
121.
21. What's 9 plus 10?
You stupid.
I'm stupid. At this rate, I'm about to pass you, but give me like a year or two, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, you drive way more than me. I try not to. I mean, I live close to work, but also driving to Meg's and back all the time. It's kind of that's like the furthest I drive now. But
yeah, because you're more of a or what car did you drive to Michigan in? Yours or Brian's?
Brian's. Yeah, my car probably wasn't gonna make that.
Nah, I got that.
We would take his just because his was more mechanically put together.
What do you got?
Than mine.
SUV?
No. He's actually got a really nice car that I kind of want to buy a used one of his car whenever my next car is because I just love driving his car. A Buick Verano. It's nice.
Yeah.
His mom actually has a Buick Regal, which is even faster. Like it's got like a better engine in it or whatever. But yeah, they're not super expensive. Like leather seats and everything, sunroof.
Nice.
They look good.
Nice. Yeah. I was I don't even know. I think that Adam just told me or something like a month ago that Brian can't even get a job, yo. Because I guess he's like graduated and shit. Because I just assumed that like as soon as he was out of school, he was just gonna have like some like computer job or whatever the fuck he do, engineering.
Yeah. Last time I talked to him, he I think he told me he was kind of holding out for the internship he did in Pittsburgh because he would like wanted to move back out there and like get paid, full time for that job. But yeah, as far as I know, he's still at home.
Damn.
But
fans,
give Brian a job.
Give my boy Brian some bread. He's nice at Valorant. He's not, but he tried really hard though.
I just got some YouTube ad for Valorant. Is there now a character that just like bondages you up?
I have no idea, dude. I haven't played that shit in so long.
Because it was like something where it was like, we're going to get them. And then it was like they like shot something out of their arm and they literally just like tied them up and you had to stand
oh,
still.
God.
And someone I was like, that's gay as fuck. Yeah, I was like, that is terrible.
Yeah, I think the only one, I don't even know if he played no more. Vincent was playing that shit for so long. Yeah. He was playing that shit up to like last year. I don't know if he still does. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what gaming-wise he does.
I don't know what Vincent does besides make bombs.
6 figures.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to say? New Linkin Park singer.
I know you told me some dyke bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is she a butch or is she like a regular woman, you think? What's her name?
Kind of a mix. Look up
just new Linkin Park singer.
Yeah, either that or her name is I have it here. Emily Armstrong.
Emily, is she hot?
She's like this like punk rock like blonde. I don't know what other band that she's been in. She's not like as far as like Butch Dyke with like shaved head, but she definitely gives the lesbian vibe.
Oh no, yeah, she's definitely a lesbian.
Yeah, so but her clean vocals were good, and her screams weren't half bad. I think she has to grow into it. I'm kind of glad that they did a woman singer though, honestly, because no other man would. Like,
that's true.
That's already like too large enough shoes to fill for anyone. But like trying to do a next singer or like a replacement singer and more albums with a different guy singer just doesn't seem right. So
yeah, now if people hate on them, they can't.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why they did it now.
I just found this Reddit thing on r/Linkin Park that says that Emily is a known Scientologist.
Fuck yeah! Is that why Scientology?
And defending Danny Masterson.
Okay. Maybe I can get behind this.
This is
No, yeah, I when I was watching
pretty based.
Yeah, when I was watching the live stream, I googled because it was like the first song and it was like he was like, oh, let me introduce you to the band, and apparently at least for that live show I saw other pictures with like their original guitarist and drummer, but for the live show that they did, the drummer and guitarist was replaced too.
Really?
So I don't know if they're not coming back or what, but Mr. Hahn was still on. He was still DJing.
I don't even know who Mr. Hahn is.
No? Oh my god.
I'm assuming a small Japanese man.
Large.
Big.
Big
Han.
Joe
Mr.
Hahn.
Han. Joe Han. I might have seen him before.
Yeah, he's always like their DJ.
Huh.
Because I always
He
thought it was
looks
funny.
pretty turned.
I always liked watching their live shows, and like they give him a solo and they're like, and now Mr. Han, and it's just him on the turntable going and then it goes back into the screaming, and I'm like, this is so stupid.
That's
giving him a
awesome.
solo. But no, I was gonna say, oh yeah, for like the live thing, like when they introduced the band or whatever, I like looked up her name, and then her Instagram came up.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 33.9 thousand followers. Today it was 250,000.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 224,000. I was like, holy fuck.
I don't like her. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
You and 500,000 people.
You know what we should do? We should do a live show for the fans. Fans, drop a comment down below what city you want to see me and Rave come to. Live podcast. Live
podcast
Basement Trash
On the street.
RB
That's what we should do.
podcast.
Live shows. Send out the address.
Uh-huh.
And then just do it on the street. Somewhere super dangerous. With like with my MacBook and like all the music, like the equipment.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just do it on the street.
We should just do it next to like a union community care.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Just like a clinic.
Get a bunch of homeless people in there.
We should just go to you know where like Rachel's in like the street up towards space. There's like that long row of homeless people.
On Prince Street.
I think it's Prince Street,
Yeah.
yeah. We could just go to Prince Street
Yeah,
and
right
just
by
do it.
by the stadium. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
they're fucking everywhere there. Sometimes when I go into work, they're right there, like outside the garage. I'm like, please don't go into. I was like, please don't fucking show up.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of them over there. But
Yeah,
what can you do? If you're Raven, not give them any money.
not give them any money.
Not give them any money.
If you Brody Venmo them your entire savings.
He needed a ride.
This is true.
Get back to his daughter. That's what he told me.
Is that what the guy that you gave money was?
Yeah, and then I have one more homeless story.
Oh, okay.
This is when we were still living at Doug and Jen's too. I think you were in college when I did this. I was like, I forget what the fuck I was doing. I think I was leaving LA Fitness and I was going to Giant. So then I could get sushi because it was like Wednesday and it was half off. And I don't think it was one leg guy. I think this guy had both of his legs, but he was still in the exact same spot where one leg man is.
Okay.
And I like was talking to him, and I was like, "Yeah, man." Like, and I also had food stamps at this point, so I was just, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were balling out for real.
Balling out, and I was like, "Yeah, man. Like, you want some shit? Like, blah blah." And then I don't know. He like told me some shit that he liked, and then like I couldn't find it. And I think I forgot the other stuff. But I was like, I think I got him like, I don't know, like a water, like some Gatorades and shit, and I got him like some like granola bars.
He
I got,
also has food stamps.
Yeah. I got him like a good amount of shit, like probably like $20 or $30 worth of shit. And then I remember
20 food stamps.
I like 20 Obama bucks. And then I fucking went up and I gave it to him. And I think like he just said like, "Ah, man," because I got him like Cliff Bars or some shit, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really like Cliff Bars." And I was just like, "All right, man."
The
well."
definition of beggars can't be choosers.
I was just like, I didn't even know what to really do at that point. I was like, "Yeah, man. Well, all right, you fucking take care out here."
Yeah.
And that's all I could really say.
I would have spit on him and then walked away.
If I had a gun, I would have shot him in the head. But, but it
like
just
that guy
wasn't
on
available.
Facebook Live.
Which one?
Wasn't there some dude going around live streaming him shooting homeless people in the head?
Yeah, I swear to God, I was just thinking about that shit like a week or two ago. Because I just thought about how fucked up it was. Because, yeah, it was, I forget.
They also seemed like very nice old homeless people, and
Well,
they
yeah.
just he would just light them up.
I remember I had the video of one. It was like, he was just like walking down the street, the guy with the camera, and then there was just like this old black dude.
Yeah.
And then he was pretty much like, he said some shit along the lines of like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you right now, and there's really nothing that you could like do about it." And then like the old guy, he's like fucking he looks like 70 or 80, and he's just like crying, and he's like, "Please don't," and then he
Yeah.
just shoots him in the head.
That
And I was
shit's
just
brutal.
like, yeah,
It
dude,
was a hard watch.
that was a bad one. You saw that school got shot up like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah. And then now the dad's arrested or something.
I didn't
because
see
he
that.
gave him the gun.
Are you serious? Because
Yeah.
what, the kid was like 14, eh?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing some of the videos, and like there was like someone walking out, like they have them in single file, like trying to get them out of the school, and like the cops are, like directing them, and there's like a body covered up by like a sheet,
God.
and then like the AR-15 on the ground. I think the kid's alive though.
I
So I
think
don't
he
think
is
he
too.
didn't
That's
kill
not a
himself.
mugshot of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that mugshot. But then there was like all the fucking all the right-sided fucking every school shooting in the last 2 years have been done by a transgender. And I'm like, I just love how
Yeah.
a fucking school gets lit up and your first thing is to make it political.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck.
Well, that's what
People
you're
are like, this country's fucked. All these school shootings is like, that's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fuck you.
Well, that's what your aunt did.
Yes, dude. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
And then Clifton was in the fucking comments fighting with her. What's her name?
Wait, what?
Here.
No.
I'm pulling it up right now.
No, get
I
the
swear to
fuck
God.
out of
I
here.
swear to God, I've seen it.
Oh,
Wait.
that's so awesome.
Okay, so
Now, you know, that's perfect, though, because she was all like, oh, I don't think he's that bad, blah, blah, blah. Now
the tides are turning.
Now she's on my side.
So
Good, you stupid fucking cunt.
she said
Clifton, not my aunt.
she said is feeling sad. Another school shooting, and the shooter was 14 years old. We need better gun laws. That was the whole thing. And
Yeah.
then, dude,
You think
oh
a
my
14-year-old... No, let me...
Wait.
Yeah, just...
Here,
wait,
I was
wait,
gonna
okay,
read it.
pause, though.
Okay.
Love my aunt.
Yeah.
But do you think a 14-year-old went to a gun shop and then just bought that and
Yeah.
then was like, thanks, sir, and then walked out?
Yeah.
Wait, how? Yeah, let me just glance at it. I'm not going to read
Glance
it.
at it, glance at it.
I didn't even see this. Oh, my God. Megan and I have to talk to... Oh, yeah.
And it
Her,
goes, dude,
Another
because
person.
then you have to load 11 comments.
Oh,
It's a whole
my
thing.
God. And then his mom commented,
Oh,
what
God.
school and where? That's his mom. Jesus. Yeah,
How
yeah.
don't you know?
Read his fucking comments.
All right, I'm gonna try to make this quick, boys, because
Yeah,
it's a very long
fucking
one.
book, brother.
It says it's not the gun, it's it's the person. You can try and restrict guns as much as you want; it won't matter. If a mentally ill or bad person wants one, they will get one. Gun laws mean nothing to a killer. There should actually be armed officers in schools nowadays, and in some cities there are. If you really want to decrease violent people with guns, you'll need a gun of your own. Remember that saying, never brong. he meant to say bring, but he said brong. Remember, actually, he spelled remember wrong too. Remember. Remember the.
Oh, what? Remember never brung a knife to a gunfight? That's awesome.
Remember that saying, never brung a knife to a gunfight. See a criminal, a criminal won't go into a gun battle knowing the opposite team has guns. When did Americans become such sissies?
Oh, wow.
I own many guns, and they never once said, hey, let's go on a killing spree. It's the mentally unstable person that says and acts on that, blah, 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 blah. I haven't forgotten, and I'm certainly not a sheep. This is only the beginning. There will be more shootings before the election. There always is. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Mad love with 2 Ds.
Oh, yeah. That's
Fire emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff in here, but that's all I'm really
I'm so
gonna
glad
say.
you showed me that because I saw her post and kind of chuckled to myself, and I was like, okay, but that's fucking insane that he would comment that on
'cause-
who he's with sister's post.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck.
You think that you just wouldn't say anything?
like I do.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm just kind of glad that I work in an environment where it's not really talked about. You don't really kind of say you're anything. Some people do, and they kind of go back and forth, but you know, it's as far as that, it's not like no one brings up the shooting or anything. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was pretty silly. Raven, what's your solution
I
to
don't
gun
tip.
violence?
Oh. My solution to gun violence is sorry, I was doing a Joe Biden impression there.
That's fine. That was
With and then we
good. Yeah. Folks, he's doing the robot.
doing the Joe Biden sniff. Or the Hunter Biden sniff. Your choice.
Yeah. Pick your poison. Children or cocaine.
We had yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, how do you spend your free time? We know what Hunter likes doing. I do the same thing, except with children.
Well, my mom used to pick green apples.
Yeah. And then George Washington.
And they were the sweetest. I guess they're sour. I don't know my apples.
I don't know the apple lore.
Yeah. Too much.
Too much apple lore. Too much to read up on Johnny. The apple seed.
Dude, sidebar. I fucking saw something in a store recently. I was in Linux with Esai. Was Johnny Appleseed like a real person? Like, was he based off of somebody?
I'm pretty sure he's a real person.
Okay, I didn't know.
I think he was. It's like a famous story, but like I think he was.
Because I'm pretty sure like the Johnny Appleseed story is like over exaggerated because they say like he fucking planted like 1 billion trees or whatever. But I'm sure that he probably did do something.
Here we go. Overview. Johnny Appleseed, whose real name was John Chapman, was a real person who lived in the 1800s. He was a nurseryman and conservationist who planted apple orchards across the United States. He would take seeds from specific orchards and carefully plant them, protecting them from animals. He would plant enough seeds to start an orchard and then sell it to settlers once the trees had grown. Okay.
That's a fucking, yeah.
Born September 26, 1774.
Jesus.
Ain't
that before America was a thing? 1776, right? Isn't that the big year?
It might be. I don't know. Hang on.
Not a big fan of American lore either.
When was America? Yeah, 1776.
July 4th.
Yo, dab me up for that, bro. You got that shit.
Shit,
yeah.
dog. I be knowing
July
that
4th,
stuff.
1776. You know me second guessing myself. Yes, damn. 2
Right.
years older than America.
Damn.
Johnny Appleseed was the original president.
I would have voted for him.
That's right. My solution to gun control is basically
solution to gun control
to gun violence is basically just let it ride as how it is.
Yeah, just gotta ride this one out for real.
I had this debate. I remember it was in 11th grade, and I remember he put us. It was kind of fucked up.
Was
now
it
that I
Newman?
think about it? No, it wasn't. It was
Camille.
No, the young 11th grade, the young guy who was balding. He also got the new position of the football coach. If you remember
The skinny guy.
Yeah, skinny short guy. I forget his name entirely. He looked older than he was though, but he was young.
I feel like I had him, and he really didn't like me, but I can't remember what his name is.
Not a surprise.
Yeah.
So we had this debate, and everyone was like, "Oh, guns this, guns that," and I basically said, I was like, "Look, it's unfortunate that like this is just like a trend that is happening in this country, but there are some stories where someone does it." And then someone gets put down by a bystander who's carrying. If it were to pick up overseas, that wouldn't happen. Overseas, someone doesn't want to shoot up a place. They just run people over or go on a stabbing spree. That's all you hear about in UK.
Yeah, they got like the
machete.
acid.
Yeah, machete, acid. They take a car through a parade.
Yeah.
So like if people still want to do this kind of stuff, all of the above, makeshift bombs, whatever. If people still want to do all this shit, if there's a will, there's a way, and they're going to fucking do it. It's just unfortunate that it's happening a lot here, but there are the stories that, some bystanders takes them out. Like even, at the mall, there was some guy, was it our mall?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
But wasn't it, it was like, there was a gunfight and then there was an old guy who was carrying, right?
It was like these Mexicans, obviously.
Yeah.
And
no one's civil.
It was like these two kids with the Edgar haircuts. Because I saw the kid that pulled out the gun, his mugshot, and he had the Edgar going on. And I guess some other fucking dudes came up and pressed him, and then they punched the kid in the face. And then once he got punched, he pulled out the gun and started shooting at him. But then the other dude didn't have a gun. I think that he didn't even die. I guess he like ran away. I don't really know how that happened. And then some like white old dude just like pulled out his fucking revolver. And just smoked. He didn't smoke him, but he fucking hit him.
Yeah. So like that situation right there.
Yeah.
That wasn't a mass shooting, but someone in the crowd who is a responsible gun owner put him down or stopped the situation.
Yeah.
So I think if you're really like, oh, we're gonna get rid of all the guns and blah blah blah, then the unfortunate thing would happen if someone does have a gun to commit the mass shooting.
Yeah.
There's no chance of someone having a gun to help.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
No, we should ban all the guns.
We need better gun control.
Yeah, we should ban all the guns.
I think this is a great country. I think, I think it's great that we have access to those things, but I don't think the solution is just being like, oh, let's take everything away, because there's always going to be like the black market, and people are going to find.
I mean, there's fucking blueprints to make guns with 3D printers.
Yeah.
If you have a 3D printer and the right materials, you can just make a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's not a gun.
It's pretty much over.
Yeah, like
it's pretty much over. Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't think the solution is just banning all of it. I think there's probably a better way of being like, hey, let's not have bump stocks that like make it shoot faster, or like extendo clips, because like you really don't need that. But at the same time, someone who has a bunch of land and wants to have fun, it's fucking fun shooting guns.
Yeah.
So like, sure, maybe they have that just for the range.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of,
yeah.
But it's unfortunate it gets into the wrong hands. 14-year-old, yeah.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah.
you know?
Boys will be boys. That's right.
You think that you'll live in America forever?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably.
You think you'll like die here?
Yeah. I think I will die here, or this country will collapse, or the world will collapse. I genuinely think at this rate, not even with the violence, just how the world is.
Yeah.
Like just economy, everything. I don't think, because I always think back to like Egypt and the civilizations were like 2,000 years old. America has been since, as we know now, 1776.
Yeah.
That's like a couple hundred.
It's a couple hundred at least.
So like at least it's at least 2. It's at least 2 years old. But so I genuinely think that like there's no way that like this sustains all the way through.
Yeah.
But I have also thought about being like, fuck this. Why don't someone here works a job, say at a hospital, in their cleaning services. They're the housekeepers. They change the trash cans. They do all that stuff. They mop the floors. Why can't I just do that job in a prettier country? Why can't I just go and get a low-paying job in a better place where I have better views, like Greece or Italy or something like that? Why can't I just do that? So I've thought about that. I've been like, oh, fuck, why can't, Meg and I just drop everything and just go over there and do that?
Oh, God.
And just fucking live together. You know what I mean?
Because, dude, I was talking, because I think it was like...
Hold on, I thought I got to piss so bad.
All right, fans. Just going to have to freestyle off the dome. Fans, I think I'm going to need to go to the hospital soon. I don't really know, the broad man. I'm a young, vibrant guy, but back's been hurting. Back's been hurting a little bit. Sometimes when I'm driving the whip. When I'm standing up, I feel pretty good. But even in this chair right now, I'm in fucking pain, but I'm going to push through it for the fans. I've also just been real tired. And I don't know if that's because I eat like one meal a day, which I'm sure does, play a little bit of a part in it. But I feel like I might have some kind of like vitamin deficiency. I've heard about, a large percentage. Raven's fucking cat got out. God damn it. Willow. Hold on. We'll get an appearance. Willow, say something. I didn't read anything, but the one doctor I work with, he was saying that he read some shit, and it was about how a lot of the population of the world is like deficient in like vitamin D or vitamin C or some shit, because everybody like be inside and you get that from the sun or whatever. So I might have to go get some blood testing done. But I've also stuck myself with a couple of needles at work. So who knows what's going on in there. I just feel like I have like a low like vitamin, because I just be so tired, and I don't know if it's because like
I think
you're
just depressed. I don't think you have low levels. I think you just fucking hate your life.
I just don't think I have depression. I think it's like I just need more vitamin D or something.
Yeah. Oh, I'll give you some vitamin D.
Back to what we were saying. Yeah, I was talking to Doug, because I was working at Smile Builders, and then somebody there, one of the doctors, went to like Spain or whatever. Fuck him, you can leave him, man. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
And I was talking to him about it, and then he was like, yeah. Like, I don't know if him and Jen went over, like, sometime in the military or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
But he was just like, dude, we were over in, like, it was like Spain or some shit, or I think it was Spain. And he was like, yeah, you know, we have like grocery stores that are open until like 10 o'clock here. And then like all they really have over there is like a local like shop type shit. And the shop will close at like 3 or 4 because they're just like done for, like they're open at like 9 or 10, close at like 3 or 4, like for the whole day. And they just go home, back to their families, chill. You know what I mean? They can like sustain off of that. It's like, it's so insane for the American to think that's even possible.
We need that 24-hour Walmart back, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think of, you know, like people do like, you know, like the meaningless low-level jobs where they'll be like secretaries or stuff that like just straight out of high school. And it's like, well, why can't, and then they can sustain that kind of, I mean, everything's just going up and it's horrible. But
yeah,
why can't I just do that in a better, like in Spain? Why can't I do that in a country where I'm like, holy shit, this is cool, I'm in Europe? Like,
yeah. And Europe's kind of dope too, just because it's like, it's not, I mean, I guess all of Europe, no, I feel like America's still clear. It's like all of Europe in size. But then you could just like go to different countries really quick and like it's all completely different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's like you can
100%,
we can go from like here down to like
Maryland.
Virginia or Maryland, but it's all basically the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes the buildings look a little different.
No, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But,
yeah, it's like, even that, or like going to somewhere where it's like, I don't even know what I was gonna say, like Ireland, somewhere where there's Ireland, Germany, somewhere where there's alcohol. You know what I mean? So, of my taste.
Yeah.
Where that's more widely accepted of just being shit faced at like 3 o'clock.
Dude, fucking Lena, because they be going over to Germany and they had like a German exchange student like stay with them when they were in like high school, and they like stayed in contact with them. Like like her parents know her parents and shit. You know what I mean? And they came over here like a month or 2 ago, and they for real like go hard. Like they're like drinking like at breakfast and everything, and they're like pretty much constantly like every hour to 2 hours like drinking, or like they're trying to like have like a little snack, and they need to have like beer with the snack type shit. Like, they go all the way.
Just part of the culture.
It's
and that's what
nuts.
I mean. America's more drinking beer and guns, but which I love. But if I can get over to fucking Germany, Italy,
I think that Germany would be dope.
Ireland, if I can get my Van Gogh name off the ground.
You want to hear some crazy shit though, because you were talking about like fucking America crumbling or whatever.
Yeah.
So you know, I told you about how Dr. I was trying to talk to me about all that shit, right? I'm getting on that. I got this Schwab account, but I gotta start putting money into it.
You gotta tell me what he says. Record the conversation, please.
I know, yeah.
You gotta ask him and just like give you the rundown and record it for me, and like for you to listen back to and everything.
I'm happy because I just asked him the one day. I was like, "Are you cool to do this now?" And he was like, I didn't know if he was, because I think that he was gonna be busy. So then he was like, "Just make a Schwab account, we'll talk." And I thought that we were gonna do it right there, and I was fumbling so hard on my phone because I didn't know where my voice memos was. Because I was just gonna start recording it immediately, but I couldn't find it, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck this up, but now I could do it.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I was like talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, let's make the Schwab account." And then he was like, "You know who knows a lot about this shit is John, who is our office manager, and John is Dr. I's son-in-law."
Oh shit! Okay.
So they're like pretty close and everything. And he was
I remember that. Show me the pictures. Like they were all like banging. Yeah. It was like a weird little. Yeah. Not good.
But John is very intelligent about this shit. I didn't really know because he's just like the office manager, which is like a lot. But I don't really know what he be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's on like a whole other side of shit. So then I went over to his office. And I was like, "Yo, what do you know about this, and that?" And he was talking to me for like 45 minutes, and we had like patience and shit. But I just like I had like 3 people that were like helping me on my team, so I was like, they can just do everything.
Yeah.
I did most of the shit in the morning, so whatever. And he told me a lot of shit, but so he apparently like he went to school for like business or finance or some shit. And he was saying that like he worked
business.
He stands on business. And he was saying that he worked in like companies with like billionaire people, like doing billionaire shit, I guess. So I think that he knows a good amount. And he was saying that there's a thing in finance. It's called a black swan event. Have you heard this?
I feel like, but maybe not. I don't know.
It's like
give me the lowdown.
It's like some real catastrophic shit. It's like COVID. Like COVID happening. That was a black swan event for the economy.
Crisis.
The housing crisis. All that shit. And he was just saying, like, he was spitting a lot of game. I should have recorded this, to be honest, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much saying that, like, when he looks at like the trends and everything, he's like, you know, the housing market, if you look at how much people are making, how high the interest rates are, how high just the pricing of houses is, you would think that nobody can buy a house and that the economy or that market would just crash.
Mm-hmm.
But he said it's doing the best it's been doing in like years.
Mm.
It's like the best, you know what I mean? And some of that is like BlackRock buying up all these properties and everything. But he was just like, he's just like with the state of like how most people are doing and the prices of everything, he was like predicting like he thinks that this is the biggest black swan event that's happening right now, and at like any moment in like the next couple of months, the next year or two, is when everything is going to start crashing for the economy.
We've had that conversation at the plant nursery about even like back then, like saying about like, isn't it crazy that we're probably living in like we're currently living through something that is just going to something devastating is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, at this rate, you know, how far can we continue like this?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He was telling me all kinds of crazy-ass finance shit. He was smart as fuck. I had no idea. It was fucking spooky, though. Like, he was telling me that shit, and I was like, oh, man. Because I was just kind of like, I kind of had the thought in my head of, like, you know, either doing, like, the radiology shit or just saying fuck it and doing the real estate. But it's like, real estate might not be the move.
No, probably not.
Might not be the move right
Probably not. Yeah. Honestly, ideal setup for life would be sustained enough for to like pay bills or whatever on a ship. Get like a sailboat or something and just travel that way and like live on a ship. I've seen videos of people doing that. Like get like a nice boat and then just have like money saved up. You go to these places, dock, eat the food and everything, just kind of go for a year or two. Just see what happens, you know?
Yeah, no, because I've talked about the van and everything, and me and Lena, we passed a boat today, and she was like, oh, there's a boat, and I was like, I don't want to do a boat, and she was like, she was just saying that it would be cool and shit, and I was like, I'm too scared of the ocean.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I keep seeing this guy on Instagram, and he was like a fucking elementary school teacher or something, and he's like famous for this shit. Like, he had like a bunch of followers, and he was like a teacher, and then he bought this like little ass boat. And then he has like a Starlink on it, so he has internet.
Okay.
And he just has like food or whatever, and he like catches fish. And I'm just like, dude, that's fucking nuts. Like he's for real in the middle of like the ocean type shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
I forget where he's like trying to travel somewhere, go to like Peru or some shit. And he's been doing it for like months now. And he's just like every video, he's like, oh yeah, this is fucking awesome. And I'm like, dude, one storm and you're fucked.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna die.
Yeah, you would have to have like the radar set up and like your course plan and everything, and know what you're doing about boating. But
I guess so.
Yeah, I want to see the trash continent. You ever see that shit?
No.
About how like they're like the currents of the ocean and everything. This turned into a real Joe Rogan podcast here.
It really has.
You ever see this? I heard it on Joe Rogan. I forget what it's called, but it's like
pull that up.
Pull it up, and then we look over to the side at the big TV that we don't have.
And it takes Jamie fucking 10 seconds to switch the camera to the thing.
Yeah, he's fucking fumbling back there with his dick in his hand.
Jamie, scroll down.
Yeah.
Fourth
the
one.
Great Pacific
the one on top of
that patch. It's basically like all the currents circulate in this one area, and it just basically makes like a giant like heap of fucking garbage.
And that's all just like pollution and shit.
Yeah, it's all like plastic and everything.
Oh wow!
Like it's
I've seen pictures like that, but I didn't know that was just a huge culmination of it.
Yeah, so it's like apparently like just a giant thing of garbage because of all the currents and how it circulates. Like all the trash just kind of eventually ends up in like one spot.
Yeah, that looks really ezy to clean up.
I know.
Like if you had like enough money or whatever,
you get like a bunch of big enough ships. Like if anything. The world is kind of collecting all the garbage together for us. So it's like just get a bunch of fucking whatever ships and just scoop it all out and clean up the ocean that way.
Just get one big net.
One giant net.
One big net with helicopters.
Yeah. I always do the thing though, like for the plastics, like when you have like a 6-pack of
like
something.
cans, you cut it.
You can't, cut it. Actually, Terrence does that too.
Really?
He did that. I was like, nice.
I didn't think that you guys would be so environmentally conscientious.
I feel bad about the turtles, man.
Yeah, they don't deserve that.
No, people do, but not the turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only there were beings bigger than us for us to get caught in their trash.
That was deep.
You know.
Maybe we are their trash. We are the trash, also known as basement trash.
RB.
RB, baby. And just like that, in 20 seconds, the episode ends, and that was a mic drop moment for
Nice.
us.
That was good, dude.
We are the trash.
That's a dap.
That's a dap.
Nice.
Let's go. Your hands are so sweaty.
They really are, dude. The Zen has me sweating all over my body.
Yeah, you had to pour a glass of water for it. Jesus Christ.
I'm parched.
All right, later.